Hi, it's Friday.
Friday.
But yeah, Aaron and I were just chatting about the politics of the league.
Well, that isn't even politics, I don't think.
Well, it's hard to say because I don't know the politics, but to me that is the politics because there's a difference between getting on the field all suited up and trying to get the ball or stop the ball from moving in a direction versus sitting back and being like, okay, well, one of the teams folded, so now what do we do? It's sort of like playing football, watching football, and doing fantasy football.
Gotcha. Okay.
You're either on the field, you're in the stands, or you're sitting at your computer going, oh, what's going on with all the players, and like you're stat watching.
Yeah.
I get it. You know, Tyrell sort of sold me on doing it, on fantasy football, on the idea of it. I'm probably still not going to do it. I'm trying to catch a sneeze on camera from me, but I keep sniffling it back. I don't know. It's probably because I want to see myself sneeze, because I can't see myself sneeze, even if I do it in the mirror, because I kind of close my eyes, or I'm too busy like that.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to see themselves sneeze. I want to see what sort of crazy face I make when I sneeze, or if I'm cute or whatnot. So I am kind of hoping that the calorie restriction does allow for some of this slight surface fat to go away. I honestly think, you may agree with this, but may not, that if I can probably cut the body fat of mine about to 75% of what it currently is, then I will actually start having certain features show up. Because like when you took, I understand that I kind of didn't still have pump left, but when you took the pictures in the kitchen, it was like, man, my back looks really smooth. And I went through every filter on Instagram and every level of contrast, and it was just looked full of cellulite. And not to say that I was, fat in any way. It just, and that's part of the problem is there was only technically one light source, and when photographers and stuff take stuff, they have multiple light sources, so you have soft shadows on either side of the muscle.
And it's diffuse light.
And it's
direct.
Well, this was technically diffuse light.
No, it wasn't.
All right.
This is pretty darn direct.
And this was also on top light.
Yeah.
Versus like behind you light or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah.
I did.
Oh, well, you had such a low signal. Request now. See, now that you got that one bar, it's not requesting. So it's activating, it's waiting?
It registered the tap, but didn't do anything.
Oh. Here we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Every now and then
yours switches towers.
Yeah.
Right here. And mine's a little actually sluggish on towers, I've noticed. Specifically Wednesday. I noticed I was a little sluggish on towers, and sometimes at one part of the apartment I'd be on one tower and I'd be on another, but I'm watching him add money. So much better.
I added money. It isn't that big a deal.
And now we don't have to
off on Monday.
It's gonna throw you off on Monday, but now we're sure the money is there.
Yes.
Rather than like, oh God, like, because that's the thing. Who knows what's gonna happen on Monday?
True.
We could be, we could just be terribly, terribly late. The power could fluctuate and both our phones die and we miss alarms and I'm trying to wake you up at 7:30.
Yeah. But the thing of it is, even if I try and beep my phone, if I have no money in that, it'll transfer enough for that balance.
I know how PayPal works, thus Google works, because Google Wallet is just Google PayPal.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it will pull straight from your account. I get it, but I don't like doing that.
Yeah.
Especially when it has one of those things that has a buffer. I should go check the AdSense.
Yeah.
I sort of left that alone. I leave that alone every once in a while because it doesn't generate much, but it was sitting at like $78 the last time I checked it. I know, but I can't pull any out until it gets to 100, so I haven't been.
Man.
Yeah, and that's the minimum it is, and so who knows? Huh. I didn't tell you that there's a website that I linked in Trek Tuesday that is like all the drinks and how to make them that was at the Star Trek Experience.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, I don't think you need to use as top shelf liquor as they were using. Good
Well,
God.
It was the experience though, so best of the best.
Well, even they probably didn't use the top shelf stuff.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe for like the warp core breach, but I don't think you needed.
What is a warp core breach? I know what an actual warp core breach is. I mean the drink.
I don't know. There's like 8 ingredients. Larry actually said he had one while he was at the experience, but you know how.
Yeah.
I don't want to say he's a lot older than me, but
Star Trek drinks.
I actually talk about it in the video, but the link is in the description. So the very last one, Ugly Couch Show, very last link.
Oh, Ugly Couch Show Barks Bar drinks. Okay. It isn't the last link.
Well,
the last link is to your stuff and is under a category that says links.
Well, yes, but the links is all of our social media links.
Sorry, and brandy.
Way down at the bottom.
Warp Core Breach. 4.5 ounces Bacardi Superior or any rum. 3 ounces lemon rum. 1.5 dark rum.
Every once in a while, when I'm following a smoker at a good distance, so I don't seem like a creep, I'm not like trying to huff off of them, but every once in a while, and this is 1 in 500, I think, I always get a whiff, and I'm like, yes. I don't get a craving, but I get that idea as to why I started in the first place. Most of the time, I'm pretty like, and I kind of understand where people go like, oh my God, you smoke, you smell. Well, there's a little bit of prejudice because I got to be completely showered and had been walking around downtown Vancouver for like 3 hours, not really even sweating, and then people are like, oh my God, you smoke? And I haven't had a cigarette in 4 hours. I'm like, oh my God, you smell, and they run away from me. I'm like, no, I don't smell. In fact, I do smell. I smell like Axe body wash. What, did Axe exist then? Oh, that was a long time ago. I don't know. So I've just been... What? Someone's fighting Chi-Ji. I'm on the Timeless Isle, just dinking around, because I need to come out here to get fatty goat steaks. I don't know why the quest was called These Aren't Your... whatever, and I need to, like, head back to regular Pandaria, because I was doing the noodle cart thing. I was like, you know what? I got this quest in here, and I'm bored, so I might as well go do it. Besides, I have to go turn in some quests to my garrison anyways, but I don't... I don't want to go back to the garrison just to figure out how to get back to Pandaria. Teleport, I know, but it's just, probably be faster if I just teleported from the Timeless Isle to the frickin' shrine just so I could fly down to Half Hill. Because I moved my hearth. Yeah, my hearth is at Khadgar's tower, so. I'm going to go get something to eat here, 109. I'm probably going to record something in the kitchen for One Take Friday. Here we are, gonna make some chili now that I got my bowl. I had my Cheerios in. It's just milk and Cheerios, I can rinse it out and use chili. But anyway, so I got done recording that. I got a little emotional at the end, had to go like chill out for a little bit, away from camera. You know, I don't like looking at myself crying. So I could have turned the camera off. Anyways, so link here. If you didn't watch Friday's video or missed it because you were working or on a train or in the middle of a flight or something like that, just didn't notice it for 3 days. So yeah, I will chat with you guys probably. It's what, pillage? You just constantly spawn or something? Maybe I can go kill you. It's 1:28, so I will. The guy next to us on the parking spot, he seems to be, I don't know how he's doing it, but he's like angled in towards the car. Like, we're supposed to go in this way, and he's sort of, I'd show you, but it would be very obvious with his license plate number. And I just don't black things out apparently very well. But, I mean, I know I park crooked, but it's like he comes in from the other direction, it seems like, the way he turns in. I mean, you can kind of see here. Bigger car than I think is needed for these spots. We got some people that here that's just like, do you seriously? I was like, oh my God, people, stop. You know, there's the idea, if you're gonna move, if you have to move and you picked a place to move into that doesn't accept pets, don't just abandon your pets. Basically, if you're gonna move somewhere, that has cramped parking spots already as is don't have a giant freaking truck that takes up most of the parking spot and is longer than the parking spots. I have to go down and get Aaron. It's good because the longer he's on a call, the more overtime he gets. And since he's already working a 40-hour shift did he? He had VTO yesterday. Anyways, headlights are on. I should probably put the camera down. You're pretty close.
Yeah, so what is this?
It's bicep curl.
No, how many? Or
It's
what
100
weight?
pounds.
Thank you.
Morning. So I'm off to practice. It's 8:16. I'm gonna have to hold on to my coffee cup. I decided I figured I'd at least wear a jersey so I look like I belong. But I got my coffee cup and I need to hold on to that. So like I said, I'm gonna I don't know if you guys saw the little bit of splashing. The lid is not perfect. The lid protects against like bumping of the desk because it's a desk mug, not a car mug. Schedule got all screwy. I'm gonna have to update you guys later on this one. Like, shit's about going down. Eee. I'm gonna go back into the locker room and check something up here in a second. Water droplets.
Get there. Yeah. I'm here. It's about time. It's your time. Now, I'm gonna play just like this. Come at me. Yeah. I'm playing like this. Exactly. I'm a blow. They need to make like steel toe.
So we were working with Tone, mostly for the safeties. And trying a. It was really weird because I was being a nerd, and trying to tell everyone use it like a tower shield. A little rainy out here. Obviously, I have my hood on. There's Mo's van. Anyways, I'm going pee. It's too much coffee. Again, schedule's all screwed up. I think we're gonna be playing every week. Tell me you're open. Oh, thank God. Okay, so just dropped a Willie off. So hair. Holy, it was raining. I had to stop. What the? Every time I change a tower, Facebook's like, thanks, I get it. At least it's not like Aaron's. His Wi-Fi turns back on because he close-friended his dad, so he gets a direct notification every time his dad does something. I was supposed to turn right here. Anyways, so it's a slightly different way home, but it works. Don't roll over. Sweet. So, I'll quote this from Willie. It's not a verbatim quote. He's like, logically, in your second year, you should not be able to defend guys like us who've been playing since they were in grade school or high school. That doesn't make any sense, but you're doing it, which is what Aaron and I believe Brad agreed with. If I'm defending our receivers, and our receivers are pretty stinking good, then what am I going to do against receivers that may not be all that engaged? But whatever. I'm so damn hungry right now. It's been significantly sunny. The rest of the day, I think I might jump down to the hot tub now that it's warmed up a bit more after we get home. Get some. We're going to Red Robin. Yeah, we realized we're going to Red Robin. No game tonight because Eddie is sick and Amanda was going to be an hour late anyways, so whatevs. So we're going to Red Robin and Aaron and I are going to chat about things. Hopefully the schedule will be posted soon. It's like 4:17. So who knows?
Yeah.
I hope. I'm gonna check it when we get inside. Don't they have wireless?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they have a wireless here?
I think so.
If not, they're on really good 4G. Much better. Yeah, I gotta get my sandals off before I get in here. I want wet sandals. Yeah. Hot. Hotter than I was expecting. You. Aaron said he may join me. I'm just gonna stand in the center. It's gross. At least a big jet. At least the big jet is okay. The thing pounding my hamstring. Ugh. Whatever. Camera's getting beat up. In and out of pockets, rattling around in the I'm looking at it. It's got chips, like the whole plastic's like dented or chipped off in some places. Whatever. Oh. I'm gonna turn on some music.